Good afternoon, and I welcome you all to this valedictory function, ANTP 2020 21 Days Advanced National Training Program on recent scientific interventions and practices of sugarcane breeding, production, protection, and utilization for doubling farmers' income December from December 1 to December 21, 2020, organized by ICAR Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore, in collaboration with NEDCL Baramulla. Uh, in this valedictory function, uh, the introductory speech is going to be by Ma'am, our organizing director, Ma'am Ratna Nashine. Then there is going to be a brief note on training by course director, Ma'am Hemaprabha, and remarks by participant, Dr. Pooja. She is scientist, ICR Sugarcane Breeding Institute, and also by Dr. R. Veeranna, and then there are going to be remarks by resource person Dr. Suhail, senior scientist and officer in charge ICR IGFRI Regional Research Station Srinagar, addressed by guest of honor Dr. BK Desai, Director of Research, University of Agricultural Sciences, Raichur, Karnataka, addressed by guest of honor Dr. DM Chandragi, Director of Extension, University of Agriculture Sciences, Raichur, Karnataka, addressed by guest of honor Dr. S. Geeta, Director, Center for Plant Breeding and Genetics, Tamil Nadu, Agriculture University, Coimbatore. Also addressed by our chief guest, Dr. R.K. Singh, ADG, Commercial Crops, ICR, New Delhi. And finally, then there is going to be the vote of thanks by our course coordinator, Dr. K. Mohan Raj, Senior Scientist, Plant Breeding, ICR, Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. So I handle control over to Ma'am, our organizing director, Ma'am Dr. Ratna Nashine. She is professor and dean, College of Agriculture and Research Station, Narayanpur, IGKV, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. Ma'am, I handle the control over to you. You can start.
Thank you, Mazid. A warm and graceful afternoon to all respected guests, members of ANTP 2020, and dear participants. As the curtains are drawn towards closing of 21 days Advanced National Training Program 2020, recent scientific interventions and practices of sugarcane breeding, production, protection, and utilization for doubling the farmer's income, organized from 1st December to 21st December 2020 as an organizing director of NADCL. I, Dr. Ratna Nashine, Dean College of Agriculture and Research Station, Narayanpur, under Indira Gandhi Krishi Vishwavidyalaya, Raipur, on behalf of Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore, and NADCL, Baramulla, welcomes you all to ANTP 2020 valedictory function on virtual platform. Today, we have eminent guests with us who are having excellencies in their field, and let me introduce to them. We today got with us the gracious presence of respected Dr. R.K. Singh Sir, ADG Commercial Crops, ICAR, New Delhi, who is the chief guest of the function, is enlightening our platform. Respected Dr. B.K. Desai, Director of Research, University of Agriculture Sciences, Raipur, Karnataka, is a guest of honor. With his gracious presence, we will be benefited with his valuable words. Respected Dr. D.M. Chandragi, Director of Extension, University of Agriculture Sciences, Raipur, Karnataka, is a guest of honor, is gracing the occasion. We are very lucky to have respected Dr. Geeta Madam, Director, Center for Plant Breeding and Genetics, Tamil Nadu, Agriculture University, Coimbatore, who is she is also a guest of honor for this function. Sir and Madam, I would like to tell you that NADCL has organized 6 online trainings program, and this was our 4th training program in a row in the COVID-19 pandemic. And first was with the Agro Environmental Development Society Raipur. Second was with in collaboration with Indian Grassland Fodder Institute, Regional Research Station Srinagar. Third was training was in collaboration with Rajmata Vijaya Raje Scindia Krishi Vishwavidyalaya Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh, and 4th training with Sugarcane Breeding Institute. We had a very strong team with Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore, and NADCL, Baramulla, who has worked day and night to uh, bring a successful 21 days completion of this training program. Now, I will not take too much time and call upon Hemaprabha Madam, uh, our course director, principal scientist and head in charge, Crop Improvement Division, ICR Sugarcane Breeding Institute, to give the brief report on this training program.
Thank you very much, madam. Now, I'm here to give a brief report of the training, 21 days training program. First of all, respected Chief Guest Dr. R.K. Singh ji, ADG Commercial Crops, who has an important meeting just now during the course of this meeting itself. Dr. Ratna Madam, for the excellent coordination you have given as Organizing Secretary. Dr. B.K. Desai, Director of Research, UAS Raipur. Dr. D.M. Chandragi, Director of Extension, UAS Raipur. Dr. S. Geeta, our own neighbor. Director, Center for Plant Breeding and Genetics, DNAU. And the most, I want to mention Dr. Shah of NADCL, who was a person behind the entire show, and all the members of the organizing committee of NADCL and SBI, dear participants from all over the country, and Mr. Majid and his team. And we are now at the valedictory function of this 21 days training program. And this was inaugurated and blessed by Dr. D.R. Sharma ji on the 1st of December when he inaugurated this function, and he gave a very good footing to this training program. And this was soon followed by the lecture by Dr. Bakshiram, Director Sugarcane Breeding Institute, who is popularly known as the Cane Man of India. These two talks gave a big start to this training program, and in all there were 42 lectures from 10 different organizations, including ICAR-Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Center for Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, then Indian Institute of IGFRI Jansi, and a host of other institutions from 10 different organizations. And most importantly, there was a lecture from Dr. N.K. Singh, our national professor, who gave a very emphatic and a very informative lecture on the genetically gene-edited crops. Now, as not only for the trainees but also for the trainers, this was an important lecture because that shows us how to tackle, how to take forward the genetically edited crops, and with an Indian perspective with the NAS. And that was a very informative lecture, and it was our blessing to have Dr. N.K. Singh, the most leading biotechnologist of the country, among us. And during the training, it was done in an online mode by coordinated, very well coordinated by Dr. Majid. And there was an interaction after each each lecture, and it was a complete 21 days program. Not even a Sunday was spared, because Sunday the trainees were given two assignments. One is on the training or the lectures given on that particular week, some important questions, how they have to make us sure that they have understood the topics very well. And one is for our own evaluating the trainers. That is how each trainee evaluated the trainer and the lecture content. This is for our future action, how to modify a lecture with it. That is, each lecture is graded as an average to very good to excellent. So that shows that how we have to modify any lecture in the course of time, or how to make the lectures more impressive to the more informative and more useful to the participants. So that SWOT analysis we will be doing soon, and NADSL has coordinated everything so well. And so in the inaugural function, I was expecting my optimism that this learning for the excellent learning process, not only for the scientists of ICAR and universities and who are working with sugarcane, and even for the IKVK scientists and there was also even to the students, many students are attending, and also the PhD scholars, and even for the unemployed youth, how to embrace these technologies and how to encourage partnership and to have startup. There were lectures in each aspect during this training program, and the science researchers, of course, to fine tune their research. And this gives a very collective action or a participatory mode that we all belong to the same group, and the scientists of this group have to interact with the KVKs as well as with the student community as well as with the farmers for whom we are working. And hopefully I am in this validatory function, I hope that this message will be carried forward. And a special mention to Dr. Shah, who showed an excellent dynamism from the NADCL part, and all the members of the organizing committee and of SBI as well. And dear participants from all over the country, I hope we are expecting to hear from you how you have accepted this training program, to what level you have accepted this training program. And a special mention and to the Dr. Majid, Mr. Majid, who has coordinated this function very well. And I hope as scientists working with the farm, for the farm people, or the agriculturist or the agricultural scientist, or anybody engaged in agriculture, the lessons you have learned from this have to be translated to the real benefit of the farmers for whom we have committed, we have dedicated our life. It is that, not that we are just coming to office and doing something. Every money spent on us is accountable, and it is the sweat of the farmers. We have to be repaid the debt to the farmers, and it is our duty to learn from such training programs and to translate and modify our research and translate to the farmers and to the group which is in this training program. Many of them the startup as well as in the for small gatherings like jaggery making or any other entrepreneurship you can take up, and SBI and NADCA will stand with you and behind you in your and the success for your to shape your livelihood and to increase the for doubling your income, not only for doubling the income of farmers but all the stakeholders engaged in farming through making value added products. And hope this type of joint actions of training programs involving a diverse set of people, not only the scientists or that is here, the degree is not at all like a criteria. Anybody who has knowledge, some knowledge to computer science, were eligible to apply. And in this background, it will be a very useful and exercise if we can make it as a community learning and to translate our technology to the farming people. So with this one, I want to just stop here with to mention about a small modification we have to make here. Our Dr. R.K. Singh ji, committed ADG, he is now bound to attend another important meeting, which is a very important meeting, and we cannot hold him further. You know, he is a biotechnologist of around the biotechnologist with not only experience in sugarcane, with more other crops including soybean, and he has great contributions to the agricultural research and especially in the field of biotechnology. And as a trainee also, he had received good trainings not only from the leading scientists of our country but also from the leaders in the international level. And also he has benefited through these such training programs, and he has now transformed his life as a very perfect scientist sitting in the headquarters to monitor the sugarcane and the commercial crop research going on in the country. So in order to facilitate him, we cannot wait further, and I request Dr. R.K. Singh ji to deliver his speech in the first instance itself, so that we will not be a stumbling block to his next meeting. Thank you very much to everyone and to the participants, and my hearty welcome to Dr. R.K. Singh ji at this moment.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hemaprabha, for introducing me and providing the opportunity. I am thankful to particularly the organizer for providing the opportunity. As Our Director Extension, University of Agriculture Sciences, Raipur. Director Research, Ministry of Agriculture Sciences, Dharwad, Dr. Geeta, and other members, particularly Dr. Majid. And first of all, good afternoon, and thank you so much for providing, giving the opportunity to be the to be present in this important training program, national training program, that is recent scientific invention and practice of sugarcane breeding, production, protection, and utilization for doubling farmers' income. Really, I am very much thankful to the particular the nodal person, nodal organization, that is National Agriculture Development Cooperative Limited, Baramulla. I am happy to note to say at this point they have really and in this and from the north to south, it is juncture of north and south and west and west and east and west. Particularly 10 institutes are involved in this one. And if you see the participant and organization, 145 participants, 19 states and UT had participated in this training program. And we were really showing the Indian strength in that one, particularly unity in the diversity, as it is said about the India, that is in India is the country of unity in diversity. I am very, very thankful to the both the organizer, particularly in this NADACL and SBI Coimbatore. And so near about 42 lecture has been organized. Due to the shortage of time, I could not the brief of the training as Dr. Hemaprabha has given the detail about the training, but he must be, and the eminent scientists, expert, professors has contributed their views in this training program, and I hope all the participants, 145, may be benefited by this training program. Dear friends, you must be knowing after independence, we talk about the person in our age must be aware about the status of agriculture, production technology in the country, and after independence, it was our situation was like that. Country situation regarding the food was like that. He shipped to live. The grains, wheat, rice, particularly wheat, is coming from the Tier 40 scheme, must be knowing everybody. And the wheat came from the different country like USA, Russia, and other country. And from the ship, it was directly go to the different part of country, and it was provided the food to us. Now, so many changes have been happened. Incidents happen in the country, which is, if you see, green revolution, yellow revolution, white revolution, blue revolution, which convert our country not only the self-sufficient in the food, but self-sufficient in the food, but the exporter also, particularly in all the sector of the agriculture, especially except to the island person. We are proud the invention, scientific invention, which updated the food production and productivity of the country. You must be knowing at the present we are near about 138 crore people are in our country, and we are sufficient, not insufficient, but we are we are more than sufficient, and even we are exporting country in the for the food grains, and very much we are able to secure our food and nation security, food and nutrition security of our country. And if you take 2019, 50 and 51 as a base point, and compared to 2000 production quality of 2018 to 19, the food grains, which has 5.6 increased 5.6 times, rice say 5.66 times, wheat 15.8 times, pulses 2.8 times, oil seeds 6.25 times, and sugarcane 6.99 times, and cotton 9.44 times. Besides, as in the training, the person from the veterinary sciences are also there, and so eggs 20 times, fish 9.8 times, milk 12 times. So now the India is the highest producer in cotton, you can say, even sugarcane, and fish, high maximum exporter of fish is India, and milk also, which now we are producing near about 185 million tons. Thus, you see, in 1920, the country had record for food grain production, that is 295 million tons. Wheat, 105 million tons. Rice, 112 million tons. And horticulture crops, 320 million tons. Sugarcane, 33 million tons. And even in milk, it is 185 million tons. Dear friend, it was only possible due to the good agricultural practices and innovative technology like genomics, transgenic, and genometry. Besides, institutes, our National Agriculture Research System has also developed biofertilizer, biopesticide using innovative approaches like nanotechnology to reduce the consumption of chemical fertilizer, ensuring sustainability, pesticide to address the food and nutrition security of the country, as well as ensuring sustainability of environment and ecological assets. Besides, to address the malnutrition in the country, ICAR has developed 71 bio-fortified varieties. As you must be knowing, on the 15th August, and our honorable Prime Minister has released 17 bio-fortified varieties of different crops, including rice, wheat, maize, sorghum, palm millet, linseed, and finger millets. These this development have not happened in one day, and our scientists has contributed a lot in that for this purpose. If you, beside this, if you take the technology as Sugarcane Breeding Institute as one of the organizers of this one, and the novelization of the sugarcane, which has happened in India, it is the first interspecies hybrid developed by our country. Even in cotton, first hybrids were developed in our country. We have developed so many important technology which are listed in the world scenario. If you, it is only depend upon the technology developed by our institutes and good agriculture practices, and which is adopted by the popularized among the farmers and adopted by the farmers, and then we are able to do the record production about the food grains, sugarcane, and all these commodities. If you, I am citing only one example, 2-3 examples, 1, 2, 3 for the to demonstrate how can we are ahead the agriculture production, increase the production and productivity of the crops particularly. One variety CO0238 developed by Sugarcane Institute, Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore, is center from the Karnal, and it is recommended for the North Central Zone for cultivation. And it was in 2009 developed, and it was promoted among the farmers and well adopted by the different, adopted by different states in the subtropical country, and some tropical part of our country, and that is Punjab, Haryana, and UP and Bihar. And adopted, due to the adoption, it was introduced in 2013-14, and till 2019-20, the area increase of this variety near about adaptation was near about more than 60% in our total, in average. We take the average in India subtropical state, it has gone to 60%. And and if you consider the state Uttar Pradesh, where it is adoption area has been increased near about 80%. And due to that, this only one technology which increased, yield was increased last in 3-4 years, 10 ton per hectare. And recovery is very important, and 2%. And producing a record production of sugarcane 33 million tons. Dear friend, one estimate due to one estimate has shown India required, due to the advancement in the lifestyle and increase in the population, India needs near about 28 million ton, 30 million ton of sugar in 2030, up to 2025, and near about 32 million ton up to 2030. But we have our country has produced near 33 million ton in this 2019 and 20. It is very good record production item. And recovery is also in some sugar factory in Uttar Pradesh, the regards sugar recovery, that is near about 14% in they have recorded, which equivalent to the Australia. And our average world record is Brazil is the highest sugarcane and sugar producing country in the world. But but now our country, India, become the highest sugar producing country due to these wonder variety and technology developed by our sugarcane research institutes. Such type of you have heard so many lecture has been given by the different speakers. You must be aware about the how to sugar recovery has been increased production. In the other camp, as in Dr. Hemaprabha was telling, Dr. N.K. Singh has given a very good lecture with the emerging technology, genome editing. And our country is also doing very good job in that direction, particularly using the modern technology to increase the production and productivity of our crops in the country. And I am giving one example of the GM cotton in the country. Only the GM variety has been accepted, is really for the cultivation of farmers. And initially the cotton production was very low in our country, when we hear about 340 or 350 quintal per hectare. Now we see it is near about now it is more than 500 quintal per hectare. It was only happened due to the introduction of the one technology, GM technology, which was in 2002, and that is event 1, BG1, called as BG1, including one gene, that is Cry1 AC. And in 2009, another technology has been increased, Balgar 2, you can say, which that is two genes, combination of two genes, Cry1 AC and Cry1 2AB, introducing, and which increased the cotton production up to 550 quintal per hectare. It is happened due to this introduction of this hybrid BT hybrid cotton hybrids in the cultivation, and very much popular among the farmers, and farmers are benefiting from that. And one example I am also would like to say how the technology, good agriculture practices are going to help our increase the production of our country. And I joined this position in 2016 and February 2016, and at that time there was very much hue and cry about the white fly incidents in the North India, particularly in Punjab, and there was a loss of production, near about 740 crores loss was done by this incident, white fly incident. Then the technology was there, but it was not implemented timely. And then a teamwork has been made, and they have developed technology developed by our institute was well spread among the farmers and taught the farmers, and extension work has been done very cohesive manner, including the Punjab Agriculture University, ICAR Agriculture University, and our Sirsa one institute center of cotton was in Sirsa. Combined, they have done very wonderful, good work, and now it is since 2015-16 there is no incidence of the white fly in that part of country, particularly in Punjab, Haryana, and Rajasthan. Same, they are doing wonderful. Now people are happy in that. And another example I am taking from the cotton, being a ADG of commercial crop. I am looking for the cotton, tobacco, jute, and sugarcane. So these are the very successful example of good agriculture practices and benefited, which are contributing a lot to increase the production and productivity of crops as well. And farmers we are benefited by these technologies. Pink bollworm, you must be knowing the maximum area of cotton is in Maharashtra, which is 20 near about 37 million hectare, lakh hectare is there, and 2/3, 1/3 area of cotton is in the Maharashtra. There was a huge rise due to the pink bollworm. These BT cotton hybrids were showing the resistance against the three bollworm: spotted bollworm, American bollworm, and pink bollworm. But slowly, due to change in the environment and due to the insect pests also change themselves, and they are also, it is a like Marquis Mandy, survival of the fittest region. So therefore, the developed hybrids, BT cotton hybrid, we can showing the susceptibility towards that pink bollworm. And there is very much problem in the 2018 in Maharashtra, and there are so many farmers are agitating for due to loss of pink bollworm. And Central Committee has vetoed that one, and they have estimated near 4,300 crore loss of due to the pink bollworm. Then technology IPM already developed by has been developed by our national the CICR, Central Institute for Cotton, has already developed this, and it was spread among the farmers, and it is impacted a lot. And now till the 2018, there was spread incidence of the people there, but they are not like 2018. Good work is being done with the collaboration of the State Agriculture University and IPM control the pink bollworm is spreading among the farmers, and farmers are benefiting by these technology. So these are the technology which are doing very well, and I am very thankful to this organization that which are remotely situated in this National Agriculture Development Cooperative Limited in Varanamula, and they are spreading these good agriculture practices among the farmers, among the different stakeholders about the good agriculture practices. Now they have taken sugarcane. Now they will take another craft. And it is a way I appreciate his effort. Dear friends, it is not only the agriculture practices are there and we are doing well and we are in the future we will get, but you know, our population is increasing a lot, very fast, and again, and there the climate change is other problem. Problem is there, and water is also problem in the future also. And the international intergovernmental panel on climate change has already given this report in August 2018, and they have predicted in the future up to 2050 there is increase from 2030 to 2050. There is incremental increase of 1.5 centigrade every year. Then what will happen about the flora and fauna? It's not one going to reduce production of protein also. It is a challenge for our scientists, and we have to develop. And again, water requirement. As you know, sugarcane is very water-loving crop. And we are losing slowly. We are losing our water resources. And one of the addressing the UN Secretary, General Secretary has addressed the next World War not will be the capturing the any nation, capturing the wealth and health, other provisions, but it will be happen with the water money. So there are so many challenges before us, and hope these our scientists and our researchers will do their best, and the technology adaptation of new cutting-edge technology will help us to meet our goal. As we have what they put there, FO General Secretary declared to hunger-free world by 2020. And to meet, there is a great challenges before us. We have to meet all the challenges and to feed our people and make our country sustainable in the food and nutrition security. These are challenges are there, and I hope due to especially of time and prior engagement, I am very sorry. I am first the speaker and without listening you people, and I hope in this Sunday time I will be with you people. And thank you so much. And the participant of 145 must be learn a lot, and some trainer are also there. And they will learn what they have learned in this training program. They will go among the farmers and other people. They will educate them, and they will spread this technology among the learned technology. They will be spread among the farmers in the benefit of the increase in production quality and benefit of the farmers. With these words, thank you so much, and Jai Hind. And I am very much thankful to the organizer for giving the opportunity to be with you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your deep knowledge about the sugarcane with us, and thank you for your valuable suggestions also. Now I call upon for the remarks of the participants, Dr. Pooja, scientist, ICAR-Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Regional Center, Karnal.
Honorable Chief Guest of today's function, Dr. R.K. Singh, ADG Commercial Crop, ICR New Delhi. Respected guest of honor, Dr. S. Geeta, Director, Center for Plant Breeding and Genetics, Tamil Nadu, Agricultural University, Coimbatore. Respected guest of honors, Dr. B.M. Chandragi, Director of Extension, University of Agricultural Sciences, Raipur, Karnataka. Respected guest of honor, Dr. B.K. Desai, Director of Research, University of Agricultural Sciences, Raipur, Karnataka. Respected Organizing Director, Dr. Ratna Nashine, Professor and Dean, College of Agriculture and Research Station, IGKV, Raipur, Chhattisgarh, and respected course director Dr. G. Hemaprabha, head of the division Crop Improvement, Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore, and all the esteemed and respected member of the organizing committee of this training from Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore, and NADCL, Baramulla, Jammu and Kashmir. And all the participants, very good afternoon to all of you. I, Pooja, a participant of this 21 days training program, feeling blessed to express my view on this training. And this training program enlightened all of us with recent approaches of plant breeding, biotechnology, production, and protection to develop high yielding, high sugared, extra early biotic and abiotic stress tolerant varieties to enhance the income of the farmers. As this training program also made aware about the current scenario of the sugarcane cultivation, sugarcane industry, sugarcane varieties, and impact of our wonder varieties U0238 in sugar revolution in the country. And we are also made aware about the current management practices of the crop protection, like integrated nutrient disease management, insect and pest management, and crop production technology like integrated water, soil, and nutrient management to increase the farmers' income and with less expenditure. And there are physiological techniques to screen clones under abiotic stress, under abiotic stress, and crop simulation and GIS for monitoring abiotic and biotic stress sugarcane clones. And there are radiation technology to enhance biotic and abiotic tolerance. And we are made aware about energy canes, byproduct of sugarcane, integrated farming, mechanization in sugarcane, and how to involve farmers in seed production to increase their income. And lectures given in this training program were very well planned, and resource persons were well connected, and the clarity of the lecture was very good, and connectivity of the lecture was very good, like internet connectivity. And Mr. Majid Nisar has coordinated all the lectures very well, and this training program will surely help us in our capacity building. And I will share this information with the colleagues, with my colleagues and the farmers who are connected with me to enhance their income. So on behalf of all the participants, I am highly thankful to the esteemed member of the organizing committee of the SBI Coimbatore and NADCL Baramulla, Jammu and Kashmir for this wonderful training program during the pandemic of COVID-19. And I am feeling blessed to be a part of this training program as a participant. Thank you very much, ma'am and sir.
Thank you, Dr. Pooja, for your kind words of appreciation. Your feedback means lots to us. And now I call upon Dr. R. Veeranna, Assistant Professor, Department of Entomology, College of Agriculture, Hanumanamatti, University of Agriculture Sciences, Dharwad.
Good afternoon, madam. Is it audible? Good afternoon.
Yes, you're audible and please.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon once again to everybody. My name is Dr. R. Veeranna, Assistant Professor, College of Agriculture, Hanumanamatti, University of Agriculture, Dharwad. This is 21 days training program. In this juncture, and this valedictory function, that I welcome this once again. The R.K. Singh sir, chief guest of this function, valedictory function, ADG Commercial New Delhi, and Dr. Bakshi Ram, Director Sugarcane Breeding Institute Coimbatore, Dr. P.K. Shah, Director NADCL Baramulla, and also the course organizing director Ratna Nashine, Professor and Dean of Agriculture College and also Agriculture University Raipur, Chhattisgarh, and course director Hemaprabha from Sugarcane Breeding Institute, and Director of Research of Karnataka, Dr. B.K. Desai, University of Agriculture, Raichur, and Director of Extension, D.M. Chandrigi, University of Agriculture, Raichur, and Course Coordinator, Mohan Raj. Apart from this one, all the 21 days he has taken more trouble. Our beloved sir, training organizer, Arya Shah sir, and training convener, participant friends, friendly friends, there were Majid Nasir and also Murali Sundar, and officials involved in both the organizing institutes, the Sugarcane Breeding Institute and also NADCL Baramulla. In this juncture, I would like to express one or two views from the 21 days training program. This 21 days training program or 10 days training program is must for the scientists who are involved in the All India Coordinator Research Project on the, it may be a commercial crop, it may be a pulses crop, it may be a horticulture crops, etc. And working in the agriculture research stations in the respective state agriculture universities and zonal agriculture universities and academic institutes and KVKs. Okay, these are the training is a must because nowadays the backstopping of all the technology. Final conclusion is the final end users are the farmers. Whatever the technology developed from the lab, we have to disseminate the farming community. You should not keep it in the published in the farm. It should go to the farmers. End users are the farmers. For getting this one, we are the galaxy of the scientists sharing here and there, committing here then in the national conferences, symposium, international conferences. It may be a 10 days program, 3 days program. This is a must for the upgrading the knowledge of the recent techniques, recent advances in the particular crop, recent advances in some other technologies. It is what's good for us and enhance our knowledge and disseminate it. Apart from this, those who are in the teaching line, just like undergraduate paper and management of the wildlife sanitation culture, it is not only good. Higher technology should occur. The PG program, you have to increase all this information you have to gather and put it in nutshell. That is good for the especially PG program. For that purpose, I think ADG of the ICAR now, these are the 21 days training program is the best for the upgrading of the knowledges in the recent days. And for apart from this one, the every institute having the assessment period is there, that is must share. That's why before permanent employees also going to join and temporary persons also going to. Thank you for the organizers for during this pandemic situation. You have taken full trouble and did for the something for our scientific community. Okay, regarding about course is concerned, this 21 days morning one session, evening also one session is there. The especially sugarcane is concerned, we have learned so many things from bottom to that sugarcane, its ecology and environmental system. Okay, that's entire biology they told. That means to say more than a dozen scientists involved in the production technologies. The production technological agronomic practices earlier farmers are using lower side of the lower spacing. That means small spacing is there, no wider spacing is there. Period technique, what are the period technique advantages there, and water management, critical stages of when you have to use the irrigation, drip irrigation management, and also weedicide management, weeds and harvesting. All these things, their production technology is good. They put it in a good shelf, good manner. We are also interacting with those people of the agri, especially more than a dozen people of the production aspect is concerned. Apart from this one, the crop improvement component from Geeta Madam from the Karnal Agriculture University expressed the varieties development, molecular level, tissue culture. During my graduation period, I visited the SBI almost 35 years back. Now, I think it is enhanced like anything. SBI is the one of the best institute, more than 100 years, almost century is gone. And apart from this one, molecular level is our encasing national proposal, gene editing, NCBS extras, has expressed very, very important this genes is concerned. Because new variety, new hybrids, gene is also very important for that purpose. Biotechnology works also. Crop improvement, more than half a dozen people are expressing. And regarding the plant production is concerned, farmers, when the factory people are rejected the things, that is red rot is there, stock rot is there, pineapple is there, factory people are going to reject it. For that purpose, the SBI is also developed some of the improved varieties and hybrids and other regional systems also. In our Karnataka SNK is there, Sankeshwar people have developed the woolly apid one is there. That is a good example. And also introduction of the varieties from the one area to other, that is the simple method. So many varieties, the crop improvement is also there. And pest plant protection is concerned, the plant protection is that is the major pest is the all over India. Earlier it is the groundnut is the major problem in the wheat grub. Now all over India wheat grub problem is there. For that purpose, more than half a dozen scientists are developing, given the talk and lecture on this one, integrated pest management, sugarcane pest and wheat grub is concerned. I also expert because I worked in this crop for more than 5 years in the Krishi Vignana Kendra, Bagalkot, Karnataka. White grub is the major problem. If anyone challenging of this white grub problem, any variety, it is a moderately tolerant, not 100%. That is the good for the end users and farmers. It is a benefit from it's a great contribution from in our scientists concerned. So they in lecture notes they express one of the mechanization harvesting is there, mechanical labor problem is there. That's so mechanical harvester, retrasher, the trasher is there. What is the advantage of mulching, demulching, detrashing, all the things they explain very nicely, put it in a 1 hour nutshell. And they express where we are also interact with this and byproducts is considered. One is the primary, secondary. Primary byproducts is there, that is sugar is there, molasses is there. Secondary byproduct is the bogash and other. Cogen is also going on. And all the things they were physiological is there. If you go to the field condition, physiology madam is expected. We can't differentiate the micronutrient difference and yellowing of the leaves. Yellowing is the everyday it's going increasing like multiple progression like anything. Micronutrient is the only concentrated area is there. Like that only when the field purpose and go field, you have to expertise in it. For that purpose, this of the lecturers and also interact with people. We learn so many things from it. And apart from nanotechnology, GSA system, and value chain added the extension, all the things were 21 days they express very nicely. Lastly, that is a sugarcane is the alternative feed for the livestock. IGKV persons also expressed like this, and Coimbatore also online that work is going on the feeder alternative. In drought area, the usually in farmers are 3 to 4 years, no irrigation, no drought is there. That time the arrows are feed for the fodder. All the things. Lastly, the organic method of the nowadays organic is going on. So sugarcane vella, that is jaggery or sugar. The market, if you go to the chemical mixture, they want organic jaggery. That way organically they are growing. All these things are we learned from this entire 21 days training program. Very nicely they put. We are also interact with these people, and the entire notes is there. They given in the manner. Whatever the technology developed from their wholeheartedly they tell, especially Coimbatore people, I am heartiest thanks to Coimbatore. Other universities, institutes also developed, the other universities also involved, and Rajasthan. All these persons, they dedicated their work to sugarcane because of cash price. GDP is growing to the one of the contribution from this one. Indian economy is the mixed economy, its contribution from both the agriculture and also industry is concerned, agro-based. But this pandemic situation, maybe farmers are in a dilemma, we have to think it. And apart from this, duration of the course is concerned, the 1 hour morning to 1.5 hour evening there. But I'm not telling you that it is left to you people. Morning people are coming half early, they're adjusting all this. Internet problems is there, current is there, everything is there. But it is left to you people. I'm not insisting. 1 hour is no, second class is 2 hours is maybe sufficient, sir. With all these things, very nicely, comfortably we are staying, because the crop principle should be involved all these things, then only is a good scientist, especially agriculture is concerned. Everything is stopped, agriculture is not stopped, sir. Thank you for all these things, sir. Apart from this, lastly, I have to thanks to our organizers of the Baramulla and SPEC. And once again, I thanks to lastly another 8 days, our 2020 COVID-19 2020 should go. We free from the corona, it should go. And 2020, happy advance, happy new year to all. Thank you, sir. Sarvajana Sukhino. Namaskar.
Thank you, Dr. Veeranna. Your suggestions, your feedback will keep us going, and also will help us in the improvement of the training program. Thank you very much. And now I call upon Dr. Sushil Ahmed for the remarks of resource person. Dr. Sushil Ahmed, he is a senior scientist and officer in charge, ICR, Indian Grassland and Fodder Research Institute, Regional Research Station, Srinagar. Sir, it is over to you.
Thank you, Ratna Madam. Myself, Dr. Suhail Ahmed from IGFRI, Honorable Chief Guest of today's this valedictory function, ADG Commercial Crops, guests of honor from universities, Director Extension, Director Research, course training Director Dr. Ratna Nashine Madam, course coordinator Dr. Hemaprabha Madam, all the committee members like conveners, co-conveners, course coordinators, patron, especially Dr. Training Coordinator Dr. Aresha and Majid Nisar and his team. Thank you for inviting me and expressing my views as a resource person in this wonderful and beautiful training program. I think I should congratulate course director Dr. Hemaprabha Madam for having comprehensively formulated this wonderful schedule of lectures, which I think has covered all the aspects of sugarcane agriculture. We were fortunate enough to that we got to learn from sugarcane agriculture in the very first lecture from Dr. Bakshiram sir. He comprehensively deliberated upon almost all aspects of sugarcane agriculture and its various dimensions. And later on, all the lectures which were followed, they were very, I mean, good, right? As remarked remarked by our participants, like ranging from plant genetic resources, genetic improvement of sugarcane, plant protection and production aspects, recent scientific interventions and practices, which will definitely enhance sugarcane productivity and production so that our farmers' income gets enhanced, or which is the goal of our Honorable Prime Minister, that it gets doubled by 2022. So having said that, I think as a resource person, it gives us a very rare opportunity to share our expertise, to share our knowledge, to share what we work on with a large number of participants. I think there were more than 100 participants in this training program across various regions of our country. So I think it was a learning experience for us also, because I could see the appreciation and the interest by the participants, by seeing their comments, and by the post lecture or post presentation, their interaction with the resource persons were very, very commendable. They raised their queries, they were very attentive. And it gives us a lot of experience, as rightly said by the course director in the beginning. It helps us in the feedback we get from the participants. It helps us in fine-tuning our technologies, fine-tuning our knowledge, or it also improves our understanding, better understanding of the things. So I think credit goes to National Agriculture Development Cooperative Limited, Baramulla. They have previously also organized a number of trainings as detailed by Dr. Ratna Nashine Madam. And one training they organized with IGFRI also. So it was a learning experience for all the participants. And I hope that the course coordinators and the course director particularly will come up with a compilation of these lectures in a form of a compendium, and that will be shared with or they may do one, they may come in the book form also. So they will be shared with the participants, and they can take that. And also credit goes to Majid Nisar Sahab. He has really been wonderful by coordinating this training program and all the training programs. All the videos have been uploaded on YouTube so that they may help the uh, people at large. I hope the participants will share this knowledge, whatever knowledge they have gained with their colleagues, with the students. In the end, I would like to conclude and I would like to thank the NADCL and SBI Coimbatore for giving for this wonderful training program. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir, for your word of appreciation and also for the suggestions. And I request Dr. Hemaprabha madam to compile all the lectures so that it can come in the form of compendium or the book, and which can be distributed to to our participants.
Yes, madam, we are in the process of compilation. So far, we have received almost all the lectures. A few are pending. It will be compiled and it will be sent to everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Here we are at it. Dr. Shah is also. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Manu. And now I call upon guest of honor, Dr. B.K. Desai, Director of Research, University of Agriculture Sciences, Raipur, Karnataka. And I will give his brief introduction before he shower blessings on us. So Dr. B.K. Desai was born on 6 1963 and presently working as Agriculture Sciences, Raipur, Karnataka. He graduated in 1985 and obtained MSc Agriculture degree with distinction in agronomy in 1987 from University of Agriculture Sciences, Dharwad. He did his PhD during 1998 and is specialized in the field of integrated farming system, soil fertility management and agroforestry systems. He worked as an instructor, assistant professor, associate professor, professor of agronomy up to 2017 and director of research from 2018 till date. Dr. Desai has also served as a professor and head of the agronomy from 2014 to 2018. Dr. Desai's experience in agriculture, teaching, research, extension, consultancy, development, administration, etc. spans more than 31 years. In recognition of his immense contribution to new knowledge, human resource capital, and the life sciences led transformation of agriculture, Professor B.K. Desai has been bestowed with the numerous awards, more than 10, such as E-India 2010 for NAIP ICT project as a CCP, Best Researcher Award or Outstanding Researcher Awards 2019 from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Lifetime Achievement Award 19 Pragati Foundation, Pattaya, Thailand, E-India 2010 Award as the Best ICT Enabled Agriculture Initiative for the year 2010, Pearl Foundation Outstanding Research Award in Agriculture Sciences, EET CRS's Third Science and Technology Award in 2015, Best Oral Presentation in 2015, Dr. B. Vasantaraj David Foundation Outstanding Contribution to Science Award 2019, etc. by various body of national and international reputed. He is a fellow of 2 esteemed professional society and handled more than 30 projects, out of which 17 projects as a principal investigator, funded by Indian Council of Agriculture Research, NICRA, ICAR, DST, and Government of Karnataka, and worked as a co-principal investigator for more than 20 projects as well. He has a multi-experience in teaching, research and extension of over 31 years and taught various agronomy courses in the college. He has guided 8 PhD and 16 MSc agriculture students who had worked on integrated farming system, integrated nutrient management, green manuring, cropping system, integrated weed management, etc. Dr. B.K. Desai has attended various national and international conferences held at France, Singapore, Malaysia in connection with research work. Dr. B.K. Desai made significant contribution to the development and popularization of unique integrated farming systems module, popular as UASR model in 6 districts of different agroclimatic zones of Kalyana, Karnataka region, and released many technologies for the benefit of farming community. Integrated farming system technology is being practiced by more than 2,000 farmers in 6 districts of Kalyana, Karnataka region. Apart from this, he has also worked on integrated crop management practices in pigeon pea, cotton, etc. He has organized 2 national level winter school training program on nutrient management strategies in integrated farming system and agroecological strategies for designing sustainable farming system. To the scientist of State Agriculture University and ICAR Institute. He has over 110 research symposia papers, 15 chapters in national and international journals. He has authored 3 books, 100 popular articles, and other useful publications. So with that, I call upon you, sir, to give to shower the blessings on us, sir.
Thank you very much, madam, for your nice introduction. Good afternoon, everybody. I respected chief guest of today's valedictory function, Dr. R.K. Singh ji. Respected guest of honor, Dr. S. Geeta. Another guest of honor and my colleague, Dr. G.M. Chandragi sir. Organizing director of this national training program, Dr. Ratna Nashine, and course director, Dr. G. Hemaprabha. So it gives me immense pleasure to be a part of this valedictory function of 21 advanced days advanced national training program on recent scientific interventions and practices of sugarcane breeding, its production and protection, as well as utilization for doubling farmers' income. So here they are focusing on doubling of farmers' income, and as well as how sugarcane, its breeding aspect, cultivation aspects, and production, protection, and utilization aspects. So how it helps to increase the farmers' income, to enhance the farmers' income. To give a brief about doubling of farmers' income in general, I have divided this. So that is, first point is to reduce the cost of production. So overall, in general, I'm telling, we have to reduce the cost of production. That means to say, almost use of non-cash inputs. We have to reduce the quantity of inputs as far as possible. So in sugarcane, we have adopted nowadays wider spacing as well as paired row planting also. Then we have to select best alternative inputs, so which are available at a cheap rate but efficient. Then also farm mechanization. So in sugarcane, it's also nowadays farm mechanization for promoting efficient equipments and tools. This is also very, very important aspect for reducing the cost of production. And another way is to increase the productivity. So how to enhance the productivity? First of all, we have to level the land. Uniform land leveling is a must. Then second thing is we have to adopt soil and water conservation measures. And the third aspect is we have to select such of the varieties, such of the hybrids which are suitable for that particular region, that is location specific. So, and we have to adopt precision farming techniques, what we say as 4 R's. So right time, right method, right source, and right rate of application. So these are the principles for input management we have to adopt. And also fertigation is another area in sugarcane. We have to promote fertigation to enhance the water as well as nutrient use efficiency. And we have to adopt balanced fertilizer applications as well as IPM and IDM. They are also very, very ideal. And another aspect we have to train here is that is market intelligence for the benefit of farmers. So better marketing as well as price assurance. So these aspects, they focus on doubling the farmers' income. So hence the topic that is chosen for this 21 days advanced training, which is organized by co-hosts of SBI, Sugarcane Breeding Institute, as well as NADCL, National Agriculture Development Cooperative Limited, is of course very, very appropriate, I feel. And also, I was told that there were around 140 participants and 42 lectures from eminent resource persons were organized, and one of them they mentioned, that is of Dr. N.K. Singh ji, who has thrown light on genetically edited crops, so of course of sugarcane as well. So I want to congratulate here for the successful, the course director, Dr. G. Hemaprabha, for the successful completion of this virtual training program in the year of COVID pandemic. And from the participants' feedback, I could feel that they were very, very involved in this particular training program, because which was from their feedback, I learned that this training program has enlightened almost all aspects of sugarcane cultivation, right from environment, ecology, as well as best practices. As our EDG was mentioning, we are even self-sufficient in food production, and by adoption of the GAP, that is good agricultural practices, as well as what we are now saying best management practices. So this is all due to the contribution of all the scientists across the country. So a lot of contribution has been done from all the scientists, and also from the participants' feedback, I could learn that here they were thrown light on IPM, INM aspects of sugarcane cultivation, IFS, mechanization, etc. So to be brief about our research that is going on in our university, that is 1 or 2 minutes, let me tell you. So UAS Raipur, that is University of Agricultural Sciences Raipur, celebrated decennial, that is, of course, it was established during 2009. So we have 3 agricultural zones, that is agroclimatic zones. So it's a very diversified cropping soils, crop patterns also. So here we can grow cotton, paddy is the most important crop, as well as sugarcane in northeastern dry zone. So we have also adopted one of the course series 06027 sugarcane, which is a drought as well as salinity tolerant and mid-late variety, which is of course higher yielding. So the farmers are growing sugarcane as well, and the research is also going on in our university. And also we have released around 34 other technologies, that is crop improvement varieties, and overall we have around 387 varieties of most important crops. And another important aspect here is our farm machinery department, that is farm engineering, College of Agricultural Engineering. We have College of Agricultural Engineering, and of course we are very strong in agricultural engineering as well as integrated farming system, as well as organic farming research institute is there. And another important aspect here is we have a NABL accredited pesticide residue and food quality analysis laboratory, which is the 4th of its kind in throughout the country, which is the main activity here is on pesticide residue analysis, and looking to all this and our scientists' contribution, and under the able leadership of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. K.N. Katimani sir, we have been elevated, I'm glad to say, from the position of, in the ICR ranking, from the position of 19, that is 60th position we were there in the last year, and during 2019 we were elevated to 21st position. So I am very glad to announce this also under the able leadership of our Vice Chancellor. And with all these, so whatever you have learned, my sincere advice to the participants is whatever you have learned in all these 21 days course, the lectures, the brainstorming sessions, so it has to be carried forward. It has to be carried forward if you are in teaching to the students, if you are in extension to the farmers, if you are in research, you have to plan the research programs. All these aspects you have to utilize the advanced knowledge that you have gained in this particular training program, which will ultimately benefit the farming community to enhance the farmers' income, which is the dream of our Honorable Prime Minister. With these few words, I thank the organizers for giving me the opportunity. Thank you one and all.
Thank you very much, sir, for your encouraging and guiding words for the participants of ANTP 2020. And I'm very thankful to you, sir, for giving us a very good, valuable words. Now, I call upon Dr. D.M. Chandragi, Director of Extension, University of Agriculture Sciences, Raipur, Karnataka, with this brief introduction. Dr. Devendra Mahadeva Chandragi, born on 19th June 1960 and is working as the Director of Extension and Administrative Officer, US Raipur, under the organization University of Agricultural Sciences, Karnataka. He completed his education from US Dharwad and Bangalore. He is having a total teaching experiences of 36 years. He guided 3 PhD students and 25 MSc students as a major advisor. He has published n numbers of paper in referred journal. He had written written 6 books. He handled many research projects nationally and internationally, and he also handled the research projects to name some: policy documented on income generation activities of SHGs, World Bank funded Sujla watershed project, designing and implementation of extension services for farmers across 15 villages of Yadgir district, Sri Ratan Tata Trust, Mumbai, impact of JG11 variety of Bengal gram on farmers of Yadgir district, DDSRP USR, and he has also has an experience of working with the international bodies or with participation in the workshop and seminars. So he has participated in Nayan Executive Center, Technology University, Singapore, Cedar McGill University, Canada, collaborative project on consolidation of food security in South India, international training on video production techniques sponsored by McGill University, Cedar, Canada. He has worked on different posts of administration also as a registrar, US Raipur, Dean of Students Welfare, Administrative Officers, and Director of Extension. He is also having a experience on the working with the statutory authority of academic system. He was he's member of Secretary of Board of Management, US Raipur, from 2015 to 2017 as the Registrar, US Raipur, member of Academic Council, member of Research Council, member of Extension Council, and member of Sports and Cultural Council, nodal officer for US Raipur for ICAR entrance examination, and he also chaired many international and national conferences, and he is also having the experience of organizing as a winter school workshop seminars as a coordinator, course director, and as a director also, and he has organized 13 different trainings in different capacities. His outstanding recognition and awards are Merit Scholarship for the undergraduation, US Merit Scholarship for post-graduation, US Gold Medal for PhD, Dr. Dwarkanath Gold Medal for PhD research work, Best Physical Education Excellence Award in 2006 by National Academy of Agriculture Research Management, Rajendra Nagar, Hyderabad, Scientist of the Year in 2016 by National Environmental Science Academy, Rajiv Gandhi Excellence Award in 2016 by International Integrity, Peace and Friendship Society, Bangalore, Excellence in Communication Award 2016 by Society for Scientific Development in Agriculture and Technology, Hyderabad, Outstanding Scientist in Agriculture Award 2017 by Scientific Education Research Society, Meerut, and Best Paper Presentation Award in 2013 by International Society of Extension Education, Nagpur. With that, sir, I call you for your blessings, to shower blessings on us, sir, on participants. Thank you very much, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. Am I audible?
Yes,
I hope
yes.
I'm audible. Yeah. I am really greatly honored and deeply humbled to be part of this valedictory program of the 21 days training on recent scientific interventions and practices of sugarcane breeding, production, protection, and utilization with the intention of doubling farmers' income. It's really excellent training program and meticulously designed by the training director Ratna Madam and the course director Madam Hemaprabha. Program sorry for the interruption. Course coordinator Hemaprabha Madam, respected chief guest of this valedictory program, Dr. R.K. Singh, ADG Commercial Crops, the director of SBI, Dr. Bakshiram, and the important the censure of this training program, all the participants. I'm very happy to know that over 100 participants have participated, involved in the training program, and around well over 40 lectures have been meticulously designed in the area of sugarcane improvement, production technology, protection technology, and utilization of all these to double the farmers' income. This is a really excellent program during this pandemic situation, and all the participants have involved in this training program have gained knowledge on different aspects of sugarcane. This end-to-end. Sugarcane is a very important commercial crop, which gives, increases the income of the farming community and which provides employment in different areas. Sugarcane can provide by way of increasing income by providing the immediately after harvest to the factory, then in factory the coaching production, and for the self-help group also it will provide economic activity in the form of production of candies, in the form of production of sugarcane juice. So post-harvest technology also, there is a tremendous scope centered around this crop. One thing what I want to tell is all the participants, whatever knowledge you have gained in different areas of sugarcane, kindly make it a point to transfer the technology to the farming community, because we see only 25 to 30% of whatever technology we have, whatever findings we have, whatever practices we know in the research stations. Those practices are not fully transferred to the farming community. So when we transfer to the extent about 75–80% of the technology on the farmers field, and naturally we can enhance the productivity, and we can increase the production, we can improve the productivity, and make the farmer happy by increasing his income. So sugarcane is such an important crop. We can provide employment to all concerned. So it has a multiplier effects as far as providing employment and making farmers happy by gaining more income. And we can double, triple the income by the transferring whatever knowledge we have gained. And especially in case of crop improvement, the varieties and the hybrids the farmers they adopt sometimes may not be suitable to the local conditions. Local specific based on the performance, they can be advocated, they can be disseminated among the farmers, so that they will. The first thing is selection of the variety. That's more important. Then comes your agronomic practices, and even we have different biotechnological methods in sugarcane, where we can maintain perfect plant population, and even other practice, agronomic practices like wider spacing, double row methods, so that we can harness the sunlight and effectively utilize the sunlight, increase photosynthesis, and increase the production. And also there are various methods to improve this recovery also. The recovery is being improved through various technologies. So our farmers, sugarcane farmers, we should make them highly progressive from the technology, sugarcane technology point of view, with different agronomic practices. And also the protection is important. The protection right from planting of the sugarcane and to harvesting, what all the what farmers face regarding the protection. We will have to educate them, and the same thing has to be effectively transferred to the farming community, so that they will not be affected by any pests or diseases in the course of production period. And like this, we have various forms of practices which can make the farming community more they increase their income by way of increasing the production. And one more thing is we should educate farmers in the way of efficient utilization of resources. That's very important when we talk of doubling of farmers' income, reducing the cost of production. How to reduce the cost? What strategies the farmer has to follow while reducing the cost? So one thing is efficient and economic use of resources. You'll have to stress the farmers to make the best use of the resources, whether it is water for irrigation, or the machines which we use for lifting the water, because the farmers indiscriminately use these resources and waste, and it will add to the cost. So by that way, we cannot enable the farmer to double his income. So that is the best thing is we'll have to educate on efficient utilization of the resources. So with these things, based on the feedback what I got from the participants, that this training program, though it's online, has been managed very well, and all the participants have involved deeply in the training program based on the feedback we get. And such training programs are needed, whether it's winter school, summer school, or refresher course. Each of the scientists will have to share. This is the platform where we can share, interact, and update our knowledge. And we will be, because as administrator, we will not be exposed to such brushing up of all the new developments in these technologies. So I thank the organizers for giving me the opportunity to share my views, and also for having enlightened me with all the technical updated knowledge. And I felt very happy that the course director and course coordinators, they are bringing out a compendium of all the lectures, and it will be shared to everybody, and we can refer, update our knowledge, and with the intention of doubling the farmers' income. And I wish that SBI is doing a great thing, and I wish it will continue to do so from the point of development of and welfare of the farming community. So I thank everybody for giving me this opportunity to share my views and be part of this training program. 21 days
Hi, sir.
highly successful program. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your motivating and guiding words. Certainly, they will help us to keep on going. And next, I call upon Dr. Um, Geeta Madam, Director, Center for Plant Breeding and Genetics, Tamil Nadu, Agriculture University, Coimbatore. Her brief introduction. Her education qualification. She is having a PhD in plant breeding and genetics. Presently, she is working as a director, Center for Plant Breeding and Genetics, Tamil Nadu, Agriculture University, Coimbatore. Her area of specialization is rice breeding and salinity breeding, sugarcane breeding, pulses breeding, molecular marker assisted breeding. She is having 31 years of experience in research, teaching and extension. She received a number of awards and medals to mention. A few ICR Junior Fellowship, MASU Award for Best Outgoing PG Students, Dr. MS Swaminathan Awards for the Best PhD Thesis, Dr. K. Ramaiah Award for Best PhD Thesis, Best Scientist of the Year by NASA, Best Sugarcane Researcher Award. She has released 16 crop varieties in rice, black gram, green gram, cowpea, and sugarcane. Number of external funded projects she operated is in 7 number, and she has worked in various capacities as Dean Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan College, Agriculture College, Perambur, Project Director for Farm Women Knowledge Center, ADAC and RI Trichy, Professor and Head Department of Crop Improvement in ADAC and RI Trichy, Professor and Head National Pulses Research Center, Vamban, Professor and Head Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Vamban, Member Research Project Approval Committee of 13 research station under control of Tamil Nadu Rice Research Center, Member of Task Force Committee of DST and DBT, and reviewer of plant science journals. She has authored 5 books, research articles in 73 research articles, 10 in international and in national 63. She attended 15 conferences and presented papers and posters. She is having 4 manuals in her credit and 12 popular articles. She guided 12 students, 5 PhD students and 9 PG students, and traveled in 4 countries. So with that brief introduction, I call Madam Dr. S. Geeta for her enlightening words for us. Madam, it's over to you.
Good afternoon.
Yes,
Ratna, thank you very much for your nice introduction about me. I congratulate the organizers for organizing such a nice and useful training program for the sugarcane scientists. So the main slogan for all the agricultural stakeholders is doubling the farmers' income, farm income. So how it can be done? Only by introduction of advanced technologies in any kind of cropping system. So that could arise only by the innovative research, and it has to be taken to the farmers' field. So for which we have to accelerate this agriculture R&D program in sugarcane research. So how we can now accelerate? The real acceleration in scientific progress could be done only by attracting the young scientists, and also by updating them with the latest innovations and latest techniques in their concerned fields. I think this particular training has done a lot of justice for this particular, that is especially for updating the recent recent knowledge as far as this sugarcane crop is concerned. It was a wonderful package, wholesome package, right from breeding to processing. Nothing is left. So all the stakeholders could be benefited by this particular training program. So I once again congratulate the organizers for carefully selecting the lectures and the resource persons, so which has made this particular training program a more effective one. I could see the usefulness of this training from the feedback of the participants. So, so we have done a lot for updating, because many people, many researchers are working in the remote places. They might not be aware of what is going on in other premier institutes. SBI being the premier institute for sugarcane research, you have roped in all the experts in sugarcane research to this particular platform of training, and given your best with the more advanced what do you call results from their from the research of the experts. And see, agriculture system as such, it's a dynamic one. It is evolving continuously. So, and it has to meet not only the agriculture system, coming to our sugar sector. So it is evolving continuously, and it has to meet the challenges due to this climate change. So all our research should be focused to cope up with this climate change, and we have to release or develop technologies that could make the farmers realize more income from sugarcane cultivations. So more, say, I think most of our research, as it can be in breeding or in management or in protection, should be towards climate resilience. That only is the real need of the hour. And one of the things what I could understand from some of the lectures is SBI is doing a wonderful work. Before that, I have to congratulate SBI team, especially Hemaprabha team, for giving the wonderful variety Atulya. I think this will definitely bring back the glory of sugar sector, especially in Tamil Nadu. And I would request them to evaluate the sister lines of this same Atulya in many agroecological systems and come out with many more varieties which could mature in 8 months, so that 3 crops could be raised in a year. That is a wonderful job made by the Sugarcane Breeding Institute. My special appreciations on behalf of me and behalf of TNAU. We convey hearty congratulations for the entire team for bringing out that variety. But still, the replacement of old varieties, we say, as far as sugarcane is concerned, is in a very slow pace. So once upon a time, this COC 671 was occupying the sugar sector like anything, not only in Tamil Nadu, in many states, and it was ruling the sugar industry for, I think it is for 30 years. After that, because of this red rot susceptibility, next came 86032. Still, I think it is 15 to 20 years, it is the only ruling variety in many of the southern states. So we need to revisit our breeding program to have a wider, because this replacement rate is very low. See, every decade we have to produce sugar. Sugar output expected us at least 15 to 20% increase. So for that we have to plan, because development of sugarcane varieties takes at least 10 years to come to the farmer's feet. So we have to reorient the breeding program in such a way that it gives the expected sugar yield over the years. So, and of course, at the same time, we have to take care of this climate resilience, especially the drought, So the main setback in sugarcane cultivation, one of the reasons, so leaving aside the other reasons because of this industry and other things, one of the main reasons is drought. Frequent occurrence of drought has caused the impediment in sugarcane cultivation. So definitely we should have a pakka drought tolerant sugarcane variety. I think it would become possible because because in some of the literature and some of the lectures I could see SBI has come out with some pre-breeding materials using the Naranga, Arianthus, which are reported to be drought tolerant also. So I would request the young breeders who have attended this training program to make use of these pre-breeding materials in their crossing program. And of course, it needs some more back crosses to recoup the sugar content also. So this message I want to convey, please young breeders, sugarcane breeders, make use of this pre-breeding material. I think that will be shared in National Hybridization Garden also. So we have to widen the genetic base. So definitely we have to include these Naranga, Arianthus and Robustum, many of the lines I could see. So those lines should definitely be used in further breeding program. And another problem is, as far as here Tamil Nadu is concerned, red rot. So the red rot, without the spontaneous mixing, we cannot evolve any red rot resistant lines. But that at the same time, there is a genetic drag, linkage drag, because of which the expected sugar recovery we are not able to achieve. So definitely I think this drag cannot be overcome with conventional breeding. And many lectures, especially Dr. N.K. Singh, everyone was telling about this genomic selection and other things. So it is the time for the young breeders to take up this kind of new research projects on genome. Sugarcane is an excellent crop for doing this. Already sugarcane is crop of breeders, and again it's an excellent crop for genomic selection also. And we have seen more of genetic gain using this genomic selection in maize and pearl millet. Why can't it be in sugarcane? So I think SBA has to already initiated, but you have to rope in other young breeders or biotechnologists from other sugarcane research institutes, from ICAR as well as from State Agriculture University. I think it should be a kind of network program, because phenotyping, especially for drought and other things, unless it is done in a network manner, so it's because it's a complex trait, this drought, submergence, and this heat tolerance, it has to be done in multi-location. Then only we can be confident enough this particular variety which we claim to be drought tolerant would be having a 100% drought tolerance. So this suggestion also I want to share with you. And another thing, speed breeding, because already I told you the replacement of old varieties is in a very slower pace, and the dynamic change, dynamic requirement based made because of this climate change, we have to release the good varieties very frequently. Every 2 years we have to have some good varieties, for which why can't we facilitate speed breeding? So at least 6 months, if 6 months of flowering duration could be reduced, that will be a real boon, not only for the breeders, as well as it will be a boon for the farmers also. So in that line also, both physiologists and plant breeders to work together and standardize the protocol for using this speed breeding, especially speed breeding, to evolve the varieties in a fast manner. And of course, any production, that is agricultural production, the estimated yield could be achieved. We all pretty well agree that crop improvement plays a major role. At least 60 to 80% role is responsibility is held with the plant breeders. At the same time, the rest of the responsibility is with the production scientists and the protection scientists. And still this newer molecules, I think it is very less when compared to other crops. Newer molecules of herbicides or the pesticides are very less. Especially another reason for withdrawing this sugarcane cultivation in Tamil Nadu is labor problem. So weeding, and even though we claim mechanization is there, many of the farmers are not able to adopt that mechanization when there is a small farm holding. So very good effective newer molecules of herbicides are required. So it's a need of the hour. And regarding this mechanization, I would say, so I would say in a different way, mechanization is required not only for the farmers. Why can't this agricultural engineers think of evolving or designing a prototype equipment that could help the breeders? Because nowadays labor scarcity is existing not only in the farm level, also in the experiment farms also. Even in TNA, SBA, everywhere farm labor scarcity is there. So, but when we conduct experiments, it cannot be in 10 acres or 15 acres, for which only there are some machineries available. I would take this opportunity to express to agriculture engineers to develop or design small machineries or tools and implements that would help the scientists, not only the breeders, others who are raising the crop in 1 acre. See, whenever we are not able to do the timely operations, that also make us not to be perfect with the data generation. So this angle also, I would like to express my suggestion to bring out with prototypes for the scientists, machinery prototypes for the scientists. So with this, I conclude my talk. I'm very happy that I was part of this valedictory function, because sugarcane is very close to my heart. I have worked in sugarcane for 10 years. So I just recall the memories visiting SBA for crossing early morning. We used to go for crossing, and wonderful opportunity to interact with all the sugarcane breeders. It was a real learning experience. So again, I thank all the organizers, SBA, everyone for giving me this opportunity, and I would request the participants to take all the messages from this training. Don't take it as one for the certificate or for the purpose of certificate. It should be immediately translated into a form of research project proposal. You can propose, see, 21 days you might have heard so many number of lectures, but you were able to identify some of the lectures very interesting to you, very closer to your area of research. Go back to your place, immediately translate this knowledge into a form of research projects. Now that you have you are made aware who are all the experts doing such a wonderful research in the area of interest. So, and I would request the organizers to provide the contact details of the resource persons also to the participants. Hope they will be giving it in that proposed publication of compendium. And if the book is with the ISBN number, still it fetches more value, and please post it in the website so that it is accessible to everyone. So all the best to all the participants. Please take all the messages or knowledge to a center and make it as a research project, and make it as a product development oriented project. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. And I request Hemaprabha madam that whatever madam has said, comment few words on that, madam, please.
Yeah, the title of each topic, each write-up will have the email ID as of the scientist, of the resource person. Definitely, and also if needed, we can share the phone numbers also. No issue. I think we can do that now. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, madam, and thank you. I thank Geeta madam for giving very good inspirational words to the trainees. And madam, your suggestions will be considered. Thank you very much, madam. And now the last part is that vote of thanks, and I request course coordinator Dr. K. Mohan Raj, Senior Scientist Plant Breeding, ICAR-Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, to give the vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to all. Yes, all good things come to an end in life. So as this training program, we have come to an end of this training program. On behalf of ICAR-Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore, NEDCL in Baramulla, I am proud and privileged to propose formal vote of thanks in the valid function of 21 days advanced training program on recent scientific interventions and practices of sugarcane breeding, production, and utilization for doubling farmers' income. At the outset, I would like to thank profusely to our chief guest, Honorable Dr. R.K. Singh, the Assistant Director General Commercial Crops from ICAR New Delhi, for accepting our invitation and joining with us. We are greatly really thankful to you, sir, and we are enlightened with your knowledge and suggestions on cutting-edge technologies and your presence. I express my heartfelt thanks to guest of honors, Dr. V.K. Desai, Director of Research, University of Agri Sciences, Raipur, Dr. D.M. Chandragi, Director of Extension, University of Agri Sciences, Raipur, and Dr. S. Geeta, Director, Center for Plant Breeding Genetics, Tamil Nadu Agricultural University, Coimbatore, for the gracious presence and valuable remarks, and also their suggestions for improving the farmers' income by increasing farm productivity. And also, Dr. Geeta suggested that developing the climate-resistant varieties as well as field breeding to improve the productivity as well as developing varieties faster. Thank you, madam, for your suggestions. My special thanks are due to Dr. Bakshiram, the director, ICAR SBI, who couldn't join with us in this valedictory function due to his preoccupied meeting with Deputy Director General Crop Sciences. As a patron of this training program, he made a mark in his inaugural speech as well as the first lecture. We thank wholeheartedly for his support as well as the constant encouragement. Without him, it would not have been possible to organize this training program. I am highly indebted to all the resource persons from 10 different organizations, not only from sugarcane, but also from other organizations, namely IARI New Delhi, IGFRI, ICR Atari Bangalore, Baba Atomic Research Center, Tamil Nadu Agricultural University, BSI Pune, SQUAST Kashmir, DRMR Bharatpur, Veterinary College Bidar. So from these organizations, more than 20 to 40 people have given their lectures and delivered valuable lectures and shared their knowledge and experience. I hope all the participants would have benefited immensely by their lectures. No event can take shape without a hard-working team. It was the dedication and enthusiasm of our organizing team which made this training program a huge success. I express my heartfelt gratitude to the director of this training program, Dr. G. Hemaprabha, who is the backbone of this training program and spending substantial time in coordinating different activities of this training program. I would like to thank my fellow coordinator, Dr. P. Murali, and other members of the coordination committee, publication committee, co-conveners, co-conveners for the support in organizing every part of this training program. I am indebted to Dr. Ratna Nashine ma'am, organizing director, and Dr. R. S. Shah, the training coordinator, who has contributed immensely for the conduct of this training program. My special thanks to Mr. Majid and his technical team for their assistance at all times, including introducing speaker, who's sending links to the participant and efficiently conducting the training programs in virtual mode. I also thank the Agriculture Knowledge Unit of ICAR SBI, Mr. Subhatra, Mr. Karpusamy for their assistance throughout the training program. Last but sure not the least, my deep sense of appreciation and thanks to all the participants who chose to be with us and shown great enthusiasm and made this training program a successful one. I once again thank all who have contributed directly or indirectly in organizing this training program. Thank you all, and thank you once again. Over to Ratna ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving a vote of thanks to all the participants as well as our respected guests. And now, Madam, to Hemaprabha Madam, can we declare closing of this session?
Sure, madam. If anybody, any participant has to make a remark, like we were hearing only positives. If any negatives are there, it will be good, because that can, if not for us, for NADSEL as well as SBI to improve their future virtual training programs, these tips can be used. But if not now, they can register, they can post us, they can send email to us, to NADSEL or to SBI, so that all these points can be incorporated in the future programs. because the interest is not for certificate, as Dr. Geeta was telling, it is only to make our country prosper through the dissemination and transformation of the technologies. So please give your negative impacts also, and also if anything you can suggest for the dissemination of these technologies, please suggest and write to NADSL or to SBI. And soon we promise that soon, maybe as a new year gift, all of you will get your training manual, which is really a Bible on sugarcane. It is like a monograph on sugarcane. It will be such a beautiful document for all of us to learn, at least for 10 years, because you know, when I joined, the technologies were very behind and it was nothing, it's almost outdated, and it's a continuous learning process, and this book may sustain all of you for next 10 years. So I am over to Ratna ma'am for the final comments, and
Okay.
thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. Madam, one suggestion from Archana UC is there that to incorporate 2 more lectures, that is lecture on harm caused by nilgai and wild pigs on sugarcane crop in 16 different states.
Okay.
So that can be taken because it is in the comment only, madam, and that can be incorporated in compendium if she provides us the lecture. And then lecture on root knot, nematode, and other nematode problems and its management. She has written that I can help you on these 2 aspects. She has written that. So, madam, Archana, madam, if you have, if you can incorporate, because training is came to end, madam. If you would have told us earlier, so we would have incorporated your this thing lectures. But you can incorporate your this thing lectures write up and give to the course coordinator, Hemaprabha, madam. And now. It is declared that it is closed. Nothing is from my side now, and nothing is from NADCL. So I am very thankful to the Sugarcane Breeding Institute for being with us for 21 days. And now it is, madam, we will be continuing the interacting in the future also. So thank you very much. And I declare that this training program is closed. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.